Hey everybody, I just wanted to bring you a quick knife review video. I know I haven't made one in a while, so here this is. I'm going to get right into the review. Don't want to blabber too much here. What I have here is a well-known knife, the SOG Twitch 2. And I got this not that long ago. I've had it for a while. So it is used a little bit, but I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on it, give you some specs, that kind of thing, okay? First, I'll just go over some of the specs on the knife. It's a satin finish blade. It's a drop point design. And the blade steel is made from Osate steel. It's a Japanese steel. For the price point, not bad. There's definitely better steels, but it isn't used quite a bit. If you're familiar with the CRKT M16, I did a review on this a while back, and it is also made from Osate steel. And I like it pretty well. It does fine. Another knife that uses this steel among a lot of others is the Ontario Rat 1. A lot of people are familiar with that one. Uses Osate steel. So for the money, it's definitely not bad. Okay, so the overall length of this knife is going to be 6.2 inches. The closed length is going to be 3.5 inches. The weight, or the weight of it's going to be right around 2.6, 2.7 ounces, and the blade length itself is going to be 2.6. Okay, it is a spring-assisted knife, as you see. It has a flipper design. Hopefully that's focusing right. It's got a flipper design blade, also with a thumb stud. It has a dual-sided thumb stud. So if you're left or right-handed, this will work for you. So you can deploy it using that thumb stud. It comes out very fast. Or even the flipper. Both work very well. It's got a lockback design, as you can see up here, which is pretty unique. Most knives that have a flipper design do not come with a lockback, so that's definitely different. This is the first time I've ever seen that. It's got a little safety here. So if you have it in the open position and you push that safety up, you can't press down the lockback, so you can't close the knife. And it goes the other way too. If it's closed and you have that pressed up, then you can't open the knife. The knife won't deploy. So it does come out a tad if you're pulling it that way, but if you push on the flipper, it doesn't really come out at all. So nice little feature it's got there. It's got decent jimping. It's got some on the lockback design. On the lockback itself, also on that little safety switch. It's got some on the flipper, as you can see there. And right there, it's got some jimping. So when you close it, you're going to deploy it with the flipper. It's got some jimping there, so you can get some traction. No jimping on the blade itself, so you know it slips up a little bit, but it has kind of a curve there in the handle, so it's not too bad. It's also got some I don't know if that's purposed jimping or if that you'd even consider that jimping, but it definitely has some grip right here on this little pivot part. So if you hold it like this, you can actually get a pretty good purchase on that handle. It's steel liners with aluminum handles. Sorry, I can never say that word right. They do have a different handle design on a cheaper version of this. I think it's plastic or Zytel or something like that. They also have a Twitch 1, a Twitch XL, have one with a Tanto, I believe. So they have different versions of this knife, but this is the basic. It's got a pretty cool little color on there. I like that. It's a nice finish on the handle. It's not like real slippery, but it definitely doesn't have a whole lot of grip. So if you're one of those people that like your knives having, you know, maybe real aggressive G10 or something like that, this probably wouldn't be the knife for you. The first thing that came to my mind when I got this was the size of it. It was a little small for me. I didn't think it'd be this small, especially at first. So if you're one of those people that like more medium to large size knives, this probably wouldn't be the best knife for you. Me personally, you know, it doesn't really care. I definitely categorize this as a small EDC folder, but it does the job very well. It's a very good quality. Lockup is very solid, no blade play at all. It's just very nice. It comes out very fast, very swiftly, and it definitely has very good quality here. So overall, I think it's for the money, it's not bad. I think it's a good knife. Overall, yeah. Let me show you. That's why I have this paper here. Cutting test. Now, I have used this a little bit, so the blade isn't in like factory sharpness. So just keep that in mind. So you can see it's not like razor sharp, but that just might be mine. Maybe I used it too much, or you can always sharpen these things up. That's the cool thing. So yeah, it's not like razor sharp, but that might just be mine. It's got a on the pocket clip. It's a one position pocket clip, so that might be a downside for you guys. It's not a big deal for me. It only supports tip up right side carry. You can't change that at all. Now I don't know if this is just mine. It might just be mine. As you can see there, if you can, let me get some white background here. You see that? The pocket clip isn't even touching the handle scales. I thought that was a little odd. So if you're one of those people that like super tight pocket clips, this might not be the knife for you. Again, look more into that. That just might be my knife. It might have got bent somewhere along the way. I haven't really had a problem with it though, actually, having in that bend. So I don't know. Overall, good knife. I would definitely recommend it. It's definitely not in my top 10 favorite knives, but it's a good addition to your EDC routine. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, so that's the SOG Twitch 2, and thanks a lot. Subscribe for more knife videos. Thank you.